listener.
Listen to that intro music. I love it. Wonderful intro
Steve
music.
Wilder Blumenthal of WilderBlueMusic.com is just the best at playing our intro music.
He does it live from our orchestra every time for every podcast.
From the pit, yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome
Happy New
to
Year.
Big Town Improv.
Yes.
Did you say Happy New Year?
Yes. Yes, I did.
I was going to get to this in a minute, but we screwed up. This is actually the last week of the current year. Because
I knew that. Of course I knew it because that's the time that it is.
Anyway, this is Big Town Improv. That dulcet baritone voice you hear over there is Jesse Moriarty.
And that high-pitched nasal shriek that you hear
All right.
is Josh Pilch.
Okay.
And we are the hosts of Big Town Improv, bringing you audio, radio, improv comedy. What are we going to be doing, Josh?
I said nice things about your voice. All right, what are we doing?
He's gonna simmer with this for a while, isn't he?
I am seething. Yes, what are we doing? We are, the first half, we are going to be telling some true, real stories from our lives, which we will use to inspire a montage of short, comedic, improvised scenes.
Mm-hmm. And then after that, we will transition to an extended, long-form improv scene that will take up the entire second half of the podcast. That basically is an entire self-contained storyline that I think you guys will really enjoy because I really enjoy it.
All right, so I guess it's time then for you and I, as all previous episodes so far, it's time for you and I to just tell each other some real stories, right?
But wait,
what?
Josh. What if this episode we throw a curveball to the listener?
Oh, okay. That is one of my favorite pitches.
I know it is. And what I know that you like about that particular baseball pitch is that it's surprising. So surprising that it is often used as a metaphor for a sudden turn of events that maybe could not have been predicted.
Yeah, I always like watching the batter when he goes up to bat and then he's like, huh, what's this?
Yeah, they never see it coming, despite it being a reasonably common tactic in baseball. Now,
so what's the curveball we're talking about?
Well,
endlessly.
Get ready for this special guest.
Somebody's visiting us here in Big Town?
Yes, here in our beautiful city of Big Town, we have a special guest who's going to help us with our stories, our short stories that are going to inspire our improv. But I think you should tell us about this person.
I'm going to drop the not knowing.
Yeah, because
Because we got to welcome, we've got very special guest, an animator from Adult Swim's The Jellies and from the Adventure Zone animated trailers. It's Mimi Chiu.
I find it really surprising that you didn't know I was coming on this show, seeing how you invited me and told me to come on this time and to make sure that my microphone was set up to talk to you guys.
It was a bit of a performance. Don't let the audience know, even though I'm completely
This is why Josh and I...
I'm blowing up your entire spot.
Well, okay.
Hello, I'm Mimi.
Hi, Mimi.
Hi, Mimi. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for doing this. Our first guest ever.
So this is a lot of responsibility on you, Mimi, because I mean, if you will check the amount of listens on our podcast episodes, you will see that they are almost in the double digits. So
I thought it was already in the double digits.
Was it really?
At one point, yeah.
Yeah, it's double digits. It's always every week.
Did it go back down?
Did
someone?
Yeah.
And when people stop listening, I'm taking that back. I'm unlistening to that. Well,
Exactly.
Mimi, as our special guest, let me give you a brief rundown. What I usually like to do is to go to a random word generator.
Yeah, word would be really helpful.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's do
so
that.
so what I'm going to do is go to my random word generator and generate about 6 different random words that will hopefully inspire a story from your life. And here's what we've got: hero, shop, unfortunate, high, panic, and bride. Does that bring up any amusing or risque or
Jesus.
Oh my god.
compelling or dramatic tales?
Dramatic? I mean, I have one for bride, but like not
Okay,
in a
that
way.
sounds. No. It's any kind of mental association you can make with these words is perfectly viable.
Okay.
Let's hear this story.
So, my sister got married April of, I think, last year, so 2018. And I was one of the bridesmaids, and like she had a very formal wedding, so like everybody had to make sure they had their like rights bridesmaid gowns ready, and that like it was all measured out, like tailored and everything. And I was all ready. I'm very particular about like how like I just want to make sure that her wedding was as perfect as it can be. So I take a flight from New York to Chicago, and I took Spirit, which was my first mistake because I checked my bag and I put my bridesmaid dress in the bag, and when I landed, I saw that one of like the wheels of my luggage was completely torn off, and there was a hole like in the bag, and I like open up my bag, and there's a huge tear in my bridesmaid's dress.
Oh no.
Yeah, and so I know my sister's already got a lot on her plate because it's her wedding weekend, and so my flight lands, and she knows what time I'm landing and what time I'm supposed to be at the hotel, and I'm just like, oh, I'm a little delayed. I'll be there soon, because I didn't want to let her know that my bridesmaid's dress was torn. So I find like the nearest 24-hour like tailor I could find, and apparently Joann's. There was a Joann's nearby that would.
Joanne's Fabrics and Crafts.
Yep.
Okay.
There was a sewing section. This was like one of those like massive like mega stores, and I take my bridesmaid's dress to the back, and I'm like, you need to fix my bridesmaid's dress. And they're like, when? I'm like, by tomorrow? And like the lady gave me the most disgusted look.
Like you did it on purpose.
Yeah, cause I was able to like cut around it just so I could get like the gross parts off, because it was like torn and like there was like gross dirt on it and everything. And so it kind of just looked like that I like put this last minute. So she was really like, I can, but like that'll be extra. And I'm like, that's totally fine. So I just stood there like ashamed in this Joann's like 5 miles away from my hotel. And so she was like, I can get this to you like tomorrow, like an hour before I'm supposed to arrive at like the cathedral. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, that'll have to do. So what?
Sorry, it strikes me that like if you work at Joann's Fabric and someone is coming to you with their bridesmaid dress, like that should be like the greatest moment ever. Like that probably doesn't happen at Joann Fabric that much, right?
Well, I mean, I don't know if that's like a miraculous occurrence. I think she was just
Maybe
like,
I'm underestimating Joann's Fabric.
Because she's like, we have a lot of orders, so like we can't guarantee we can get this to you on a time. I'm just like, please God, I'll pay anything.
And did they manage it?
They did. I had to send my partner at the time to go pick it up, because the day of, I'm just like, okay, Lisa, I need you to not freak out. but my bridesmaid's dress is on its way, I think, because like I got a call the next morning, thank God, saying that it was done. I'm just like, okay, the reason why I don't have my bridesmaid's dress right now with me and why I can't get dressed right now is because I don't have it. But it came in on time, perfectly in time, actually earlier than they said it would be, so that I could, get all dressed up and makeup, and everything was perfectly peachy after that. But that sure was like 15 hours of absolute dread. All because of Spirit Airlines and because I wanted to save like $50 on a flight.
Oof.
Spirit is famously the worst airline, right?
It really is.
I feel like I've heard this.
I mean, they're the cheapest, but they are famously the worst because you pay for what you get. You get what you pay for.
I guess so.
They're close up against United, I suppose, in terms of...
Oh, really?
I mean, United had that whole debacle with its... They also lost my luggage one time entirely.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Just completely, vanished into the ether. I mean, I suppose it's somewhere.
Yeah, I guess I would much rather have like my luggage ripped apart than completely lost, because I still had my dress. I just needed to fix it.
Right, like if it was gone entirely, you would have been in a much.
I would have just gone to a
back alley dress dealer, like a guy with a trench coat, and is like, hey, you need a bridesmaid dress? Make some shady deal with the mafia.
All right.
I liked that story.
I did too. I got a lot.
That was emotionally satisfying. Yeah, it was like a Hallmark movie, kind of.
Kind of was, yeah.
It was just a disgruntled Joanne's employee in the middle of it.
Yes.
It is. This is the last week of the year, and
which I knew and said at the beginning.
And we knew it last week too. We were just kidding when we were wrong
absolutely.
about that.
Absolutely.
Last week of the year. We're
such joshers.
Me especially.
Yeah. But yes, last week of the year is this week, as it's always been.
Last week of the decade as well. Mimi, how you feeling? How does the new year mean anything to you, or is it just like you don't like these? Is it an arbitrary marker, or does it mean something to you?
Well, I mean, physically right now, I'm actually a little sick, so that's how I'm feeling right now.
Oh, yes.
But, like, emotionally, I actually do like...
Wait, how did you get sick? Were any of your friends sick recently and went out and when he probably shouldn't have?
Gee, I don't know. There was this one guy I went to this party with, and I did hug,
Did he have a high pitched nasal shriek of a voice?
Yeah, he also
all right.
wore headphones.
I knew it.
Wait, I didn't wear headphones to a party.
We don't believe you.
No.
But so you're feeling a bit sick. That's unfortunate. I myself just recently got over a nasty business in the throat.
Me too.
Oh, is that so, Josh?
But the decade in general, has it been a good decade for you, for anyone?
Like you were asking like if it's like arbitrary or not, but I actually do really like New Year's and like New Year's resolution and kind of the fresh start that comes with it. Maybe I'm just super optimistic, but this decade has been pretty good.
Yes, you are.
Oh, thank you. Can't tell if that was like a judgment or a compliment, but
both.
Oh.
We're friends. The listener, we're friends.
Right.
Well, not anymore, but...
Wow.
Oh,
a lot of raw emotion here on Big Town.
You know what? You heard it on the air. This is an exciting moment.
Josh and I are no longer friends. And that's why 2020 will be so good, because Josh will be out of my life.
And you won't get sick anymore. So
That's true.
Well, I guess we'll start to wrap up talking to you, Mimi. Do you want to share any New Year's resolutions that you have in mind?
I haven't thought that much about it, but I might just
Okay.
recycle the ones I did for 2019 because I didn't complete those, which was
Yeah.
become more flexible, like stretching
Physically?
wise. Like I want to learn how to touch my toes is what I'm trying to
Yeah. I've been trying to do that my whole life.
It's easy if you bend your knees.
I've never
yeah.
tried that.
Yeah.
do. That's true. I didn't think of that. I'll do that for 2019.
No, that's the trick. Yeah, that's the...
But also just be more flexible in like my personal life versus work too. That's a big one for me.
Wow. So you are using it in the broad sense of both physically and emotionally. Be more
Yeah.
Nice, because you can have one resolution, but it has multiple meanings.
Yeah,
Exactly. And I think it's really sad that I don't know how to touch my toes without bending my knees, so.
I would, yeah. You know what? I believe by 2030, you're going to get there. Attention, would passenger Jesse Moriarty please come to the help desk?
Oh, I hope this isn't a big problem. Yes, I'm Jesse Moriarty.
Hi, Mr. Moriarty. Thanks for coming. I was looking here at your booking.
Yes.
You understand you get one piece of luggage and one carry-on and one handheld object for this, right?
I saw
Right.
that.
Okay, but you understand also that you are flying shitty discount airlines, right?
Well, I mean, I thought it was pronounced chute, but
It's not.
oh, so okay. I was hoping it was a person's name and not the adjective shitty.
Yeah, no. We're an honest company. It's just I'm seeing here that you haven't chosen which item you want to be horribly damaged on the trip.
I'm sorry.
You're carrying on, but I need you to select one item that you've brought with you that you want us to damage horribly during your flight to Cincinnati.
Well, I guess I appreciate that you give me the option. I mean, and that's the item that's going to be damaged.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. We guarantee. We found our passengers really didn't like it when we randomly damaged their items, so we figured a new policy here in cheap shitty airlines is.
And that's the only item that's going to be damaged.
Yes, that's right.
All right. Well, let me take a look at my luggage here. Obviously, I don't want you to mess up my laptop or my.
Electronics are a good choice, though.
To be damaged? Are you giving me recommendations on what should be damaged?
I mean, it's fun for us.
I have to say, I think you're enjoying your job a little bit too much.
Oh, what? You don't want me to like my job? I come to work with a smile on my face every day.
Fine. Okay, let's see here. Well, this is a Baroque painting of my great-grandfather. Probably shouldn't let you damage that. Let's see here. Oh, this is a Ming vase, which I acquired. Mysterious Travels. You shouldn't damage that one.
Can I ask?
Yes?
Where are you traveling from?
I was, for many years, I was having mysterious adventures in Eastern Europe.
Okay.
Let's see here. The Holy Grail. No. I don't think you can damage this, but I should still put it in the no pile. Let's see.
Well, all right. There's a line.
This sword, when drawn, will not go back into its sheath until it has slain 100 foes. So, oh, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say that this pair of pleated pants you can go ahead and damage.
That is the strangest bag of items, and you're one pair of pants and then a bunch of priceless artifacts.
Yes, yeah. Well, I couldn't obviously fit all of my luggage and bring all of these items with me, you know, and I didn't want to pay extra for checking more bags.
Clearly not. You're flying cheap, shitty airlines.
Right.
All right. Well, I'm marking down the pants.
All right. Thank you very much.
When you expect at least, we'll damage them horribly for you.
Okay. Now, I must warn you that if you damage any of the other items, you may unleash a curse upon, at the very least, yourself, but possibly the entire airline.
All right. Well, I've clearly marked pleated pants. We cut to the end of the day.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble finding my luggage. It's not on the carousel.
Oh, yeah. You know what airline you're flying?
Yeah, Shitty Discount Airlines.
Yeah, that's right. The bag you're looking for, isn't it this one right here?
Yeah, that's the one. I'll just go ahead and
Why
take
don't you take a look inside?
I don't like how happy you seem. I'm opening it up, alright.
We damaged everything but the pants.
Oh,
it was a trick.
Yeah, you fools. You fools.
Huh?
Look, you've been turned into a rat for 100 years. And I have to say,
how did I not notice that?
I have to say, it actually seems to be improving the quality of cheap, shitty airlines now that it's staffed by rats.
The next day at the airport. Oh, hey, honey, did they just call? I think they just called us to the help desk.
Was that us? Okay, hang on. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go see what the.
Yeah.
Well, hang on. There's just a rat here.
A rat in a little vest with a bow tie and a name tag.
That's really
but
cute.
It is a rat. He seems to be squeaking and gesturing at your bag.
Huh? What do you want with my bag? Huh? He's pounding his fist. What a smart rat.
I know. He's sliding a form towards me. Let's see. Oh, they want to know which item you want damaged.
Oh, okay. Well, God, what are we traveling with? We've got.
Let's see here. I'll go ahead and open up the bag. Let's see. I have this mysterious ring. The set with a stone that glows with an inner fire. Let's see. I have this skull that whispers to you in the night. Let's see here. Oh, I have your AirPods. Do you want to keep your AirPods?
Yeah, no, let's break those.
Yeah, okay. We'll put down the AirPods, please. Oh my gosh. Please, are you open? Please tell me you're open.
Well, sure, yeah. Come in. What?
Okay, thank you. Listen, I have an emergency, okay? I have a serious emergency, okay? I'm getting married tomorrow.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh, thank you. But, okay, I'm in a real... I've been going around for ages looking for a 24-hour surgery, all right? Because I've been shot. And look, can you patch this up in time for me to make...
God.
To make the wedding?
Sir, you should go to the hospital, not here at Joanne Fabric.
Well, you've got thread and needles, don't you?
Yeah, we do, but look, I
Okay,
don't
look,
feel
I have to be ready by
qualified
tomorrow at 11 a.m. I'll pay anything, okay?
I look, I want to get you help, but God, you are bleeding out so quickly.
Yeah, I'm sorry about your floor, but listen, I really need to be ready for this wedding. We've been planning it for months. I do not want to.
Who shot you? You
What?
said someone shot you?
Yes, I've been shot. I was shot, and the who is not especially important.
Okay.
Look,
I guess what I'm asking is, are they pursuing you still?
Well, okay, so here's what happened.
I'm sorry to make you explain so much. Well, I guess I'll get my thread ready.
Thank you, please. Do you also do dry cleaning? Because I'm in the suit that I was going to wear for the wedding. And as you can see, it has both a hole and a big blood stain on it.
Sir, you have what you consider to be a problem.
Yes, this is a problem.
No, it is, but I feel like the weight of it, you're not fully grasping the weight of what's happening here.
Look, I came to this Joanne's Fabrics and Crafts because Yelp said that you guys were willing to help out even though your employees were occasionally grumpy, okay? And I have to say, you've not been grumpy, but I'm not really feeling the helping me out vibe here.
All right, I guess lie down on the counter.
All right, I'm going to take the suit off and I'm going to just pass it over to this person and then hopefully they can get it ready in time for the thing tomorrow. Now, do you need to dig the bullet out?
Yeah, that's what we normally do. That we should be able to take care of.
Okay, now do you need to dig the bullet out, or can you just stitch around?
That's a good question. Well, I guess. I mean, this is my part-time job that I work in the summers between college, but I guess I'm about to perform surgery.
I'm getting a call. Hold on. Hi, honey. No, I'm fine. No, I'll be there. Of course I will.
You're not fine.
What a funny Subway employee this is. Listen, I'm grabbing a sandwich, and then I'm going to go back to the hotel, and I will see you at the chapel tomorrow. Carl? Yes, yeah, he'll be there too, of course. Yeah, we're all very excited. Of course, I won't see you before the wedding because it's bad luck. Okay, thanks, bye. Okay, I also need you to be my best man.
Wait, hold on. What are you talking about?
Okay, so my best man was also shot, but he is deceased. So...
oh my God.
Yes, and I need you. My wife has not met him, so you can go ahead and jump in and pretend to be Carl Lagerthorpe.
This is an old friend of yours?
Yes,
I'm just supposed to assume the role of one of your closest friend?
Don't worry. While you're stitching me up, I'll write out his biography, okay? You're on this legal path.
All right.
There'll be plenty of information that you need to pretend to be Carl. Just for the wedding, okay? And then you can go back to working at Joanne's. I'll pay whatever it takes, okay?
All right. Cut to the next day at the reception. Honey, this is more beautiful than I could have imagined.
Isn't it a lovely wedding that went off perfectly without a hitch?
That's exactly what how I would describe it. And look at you, so handsome in your tux, your abdomen unharmed in any way.
I know that's why you chose me to be your groom, because I have no significant damage to my abdomen.
And what a perfect day, and it's important to me because if anything had gone wrong, I would go ballistic.
Just completely nuts, just mad. See red and not be able to distinguish friend from foe and probably not even remember what you had done after the fact,
That's... You know me so well. Oh, look, I think it's time for the toast.
Carl. Carl, are you ready?
Oh, right,
Oh,
that's me. Okay. Yeah, I'm Carl.
just
So, I don't.
remember what I wrote down, and you'll be fine.
Okay, I'm affecting a voice, but I have no idea how the guy talked.
You know what? He's nobody here except the entire groom side has ever met him, so I think you'll be fine. Okay.
Okay. Uh, hey, what a beautiful day this has been. Tom and I met in college in.
Lower.
Oh, Tom and I met in college.
No, I meant we met earlier.
Oh, okay. That was a genuine misunderstanding. I want people to know I was not intentionally referencing Taxi.
Grade school.
Tom and I met in grade school, which is why we still knew each other in college. That's why I said that. Yes, I remember how we used to play with blocks all the time.
We did do that.
Thank God. And I'm so happy to see him here today with his blood. And I'm still doing the low voice because that's my voice. I'm Carl. So happy to see him with his beautiful blushing bride. And to still be friends with him even now when I'm no longer that kid who loves blocks, but an employee at Joann Fabric.
Sit down.
Everybody's looking at me.
It's fine. I also ting, have a toast to make.
Tom, what are you doing?
I know it's not typical, but
I'm so confused. Carl doesn't work at Joann Fabric.
Well, that's why I wanted to make a toast. Carl, my dear friend Carl, who flew all the way out here just to be a part of my wedding, and we're all very grateful. And he's definitely not at the bottom of the Chicago River right now.
All right, nobody move. It's me, the gunman.
Ah, okay. Listen.
Huh?
Can you?
I'm here to shoot you. Why are you whispering at me?
No, it's my wedding day, man. I'm trying to pull off the perfect wedding for me and my wife. Okay. Can you just not hold off to shooting me until after the ceremony?
I don't know. I'm a murderous maniac who's become fixated with you. I'm here to shoot you.
Yeah, but if you stick around, you'll get cake.
Cake, huh? All right. Honey, who is that?
This guy is, he's from
My
the
name
band.
is...
From the band, he's from the Gunman.
What?
That's the band I hired. And they're about to play our favorite song.
Right, you guys' favorite song. All right, I'll get cake. Okay, why do fools suddenly...
Very good.
I guessed it!
Yeah, that's exactly right. Listen, Joanne's guy.
Yeah.
I
Mike,
need-
by the way, you never asked.
Well, I need you to be Carl one more time, okay?
Yeah, I haven't stopped.
Okay, I need you to kill the gunman.
What?
Yeah. Take this gun and just take him out,
Why
okay?
do you have this? What is your story, man? Why am I here?
Look, it's another 20 minutes and then the reception is over, okay? So just, come on, man. Help me out here. They told me on Yelp that this Joanne's was helpful. Alan, good to see you. So, any New Year's resolutions?
Oh, I don't know. I guess, I'm not too clever about these things. I guess, just trying to lose a little weight. That's my thing,
Really? I always thought you looked real good.
Oh, thank you. I got this. I got this belly I just can't shake.
Well, we all got we're all getting older, it's harder to lose weight now.
Yeah. What about you? New Year's resolutions?
Yeah. No, I'm thinking I'm finally going to be able to
Now, can I say,
yeah.
Tim? We became friends because first of all, I was a fan of your poetry. You know that, right?
Of course.
So
Yeah.
just know that I'm judging this resolution. I'm hoping that it's going to have a easy to understand meaning on the surface, but then when we go deeper, it's gonna it's gonna mean something even more.
Okay.
I'm judging
yeah.
this. I'm judging this.
As well you should. As you know, being a professional poet, I feel like everything I do should be viewed through the lens of poetry. Yeah.
I agree.
As I'm gonna try and finally sail to the other end of a calm lake.
All right.
What do you
All
think?
right.
Because what I was going for was that, obviously I'm something of an amateur sailor, you know that.
Yeah, that's right.
But also, I'm trying to find my own personal mindfulness.
Tim, sorry, I gotta stop you there. What metaphorically, what would be good about getting to the other end of a calm lake? That's easy to get across.
Right, but the calm lake is supposed to represent the. Would a stormy lake have worked better? Because I don't think that works.
Yeah, it would, but it's too late now. We're not friends anymore. I'm going home.
Damn it! All right.
Next day at the grocery store. Hi, I'll check out your your food here.
It's good food.
Yeah, how you doing today, sir?
I mean, I'm doing all right, I guess. I mean, getting by, right? Yeah, we're all just chugging along.
Huh.
You sound like you're judging me.
Huh. Can I be honest?
Okay.
I recognized you.
You recognize me as Poet Laureate Tim O'Leary.
Yeah. yeah. Yeah, I did. And when I said, "How's your day?" I was sort of hoping, get
For
a little
poetry.
bit. Yeah.
Look, when I am working as a bagger in this grocery store, which is my side job because poetry doesn't pay very well, then I've decided that I don't want my poetry to be a part of that. You can understand. I just want to do my job here. Right?
I'm trying to think, what is the second meaning? You don't want your poetry to be a part.
No. There's only one meaning.
There's no
to that
imagery
sentence. There's only one meaning to that sentence. Okay. There's only one part of that you need to worry about. Okay.
I can't. I just. You are so disappointing.
What? Oh. God damn it! All right. Later at the doctor's office. Doc, it's my.
What seems to be the problem?
My side is just giving me an enormous. I think I got a cramp or something.
Okay, a cramp. So by that you mean like something. There's some kind of obstacle in your life, some kind of emotional difficulty that you're going through. I sort of get it.
No, Doc, this isn't a poetry thing. I genuinely have, I believe, like a hernia or something going on here.
A hernia. Well, hernias are usually caused by lifting heavy things, I guess. You're carrying the weight of the world? Is that what you're trying to tell me by saying you have a...
Oh my God.
I'm doing a lot of the footwork here, Tim. You gotta... Mr. O'Leary.
This isn't a poetry thing. I just want medical attention for my injury.
I okay. I will take a look at your side, but just know I'm horribly disappointed.
Oh my gosh, this is why I shouldn't have become a poet.
All right, I think I do see the cause of your cramp, though. There's
Okay.
an enormous gaping wound in your side that's pouring out blood.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, that would be the gunman who did that.
What?
Yeah, the gunman represents the nature itself and how it conflicts with our desires.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, okay? And the wound is the spiritual void that every man must endure.
Oh, that's okay. This is so enlightening and interesting. What's
And
the
the
bullet?
Joanne-
What's the bullet?
The bullet is, of course, purpose and determination on an unyielding path until it terminates inside the wound, inside spiritual complacence, okay? And
Wow.
the Joanne's Fabrics and Crafts, where I'm going to go to get this wound stitched up.
Wait, what?
Yeah, represents a return to nature, man's desire to become part of something greater
hang
than
on.
himself.
Look, you've impressed me. I'm happy to
And this
perform
window
surgery.
I'm going to jump through.
Wait, no, sir.
Is represents the window into our own deficiencies.
Cut to the hospital. Mr. O'Leary, wake up.
What happened?
Hi, it's me.
Mike?
Yeah,
Mike from
apparently you
Joanne's?
requested me.
Oh, thank God. Okay, Mike. I'm glad to see you.
I was
again.
able to sew up your wound, but I do have some bad news.
What is it?
Well, you know how you have that cheap discount insurance?
Yeah.
Well, you never signed what organ you wanted me to really mess up when I got in there.
So which one did you pick?
I picked the. Look, I wanted. You're my friend, so I wanted to do something that wouldn't do too much damage. So I noticed most people don't have a wicked chalice inside of them.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's what I damaged.
You damaged my chalice?
That's right, I did, and boy, am I hungry for cheese.
Oh no. Don't you know the chalice represents
Hey, are you getting taller?
the curse that turns you into a rat? It's
It
the most
doesn't
metaphorical
represent
part.
that. It literally is that. Well, Mimi, thanks so much for doing this.
Of course.
We
First guest
appreciate
ever.
you as our first guest storyteller, and I hope you will enjoy the multitude of silly stories that are generated from your personal experiences.
yeah.
Horrifying at the moment. But yeah,
Where,
it was an honor. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Okay, Mimi, anything else you want to say before I ask the final important question?
I love you, Josh.
Oh, that's nice.
Roller coaster of emotions today, Joe.
Yeah, it really is, and I feel good because they didn't say anything to Jesse, so I'm like, all right, I'm like
We've
kind
never
of.
physically met before, so
So now, no.
what's your
no
final
plat-
important question?
Final important question, Mimi, to inspire us now for our long narrative improv. What is the first word you can think of?
Anime.
Anime.
Anime or animate? It doesn't matter. Either
Anime,
one.
like Naruto
no,
and Bleach and
Oh,
all that
boy.
good stuff.
All right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We'll work with that. Thank you so much. And can we get a big round of applause from the listener for Mimi?
wherever you are, if you're listening in your car, take your hands off
In
the wheel.
public. Yeah.
Start clapping.
Yeah.
I'll clap for Mimi.
And me too. All right. Welcome back to Film Analysis with Jorgen Wingelwild. I'm Jorgen Wingelwild, and today we will be analyzing the most brilliant film in recent history, and I'm here with voice actor Zach Boffo.
Hello there!
Ingenious. Zach, you, in this film, when it was brought over to the United States and dubbed, you voiced the character of Stabs Pancho. Isn't that right?
That is right! I played Stabs Pancho!
And can you tell us a little bit about the character and what playing a character like that means?
I can tell you that Stabs Pancho's power is maximum!
And when you say that, you mean his agency, his ability to affect the world around him, has profound consequences for the other characters.
Yeah, and he can unleash a super energy attack!
Ah, yes. The super energy attack.
This is a fun interview. I don't normally get to do this.
Well, I watched Hyper Explosion Death Machine when it first came out, and I was simply blown away. Hyper Explosion Death Machine is really a tour de force in the world. I don't think we've seen anything like it before. And Mr. Boffo, what made you want to voice Stabs?
Well, I guess this business is tough, Jorgen. And the thing is, I've been trying to be a voice actor for years and years, and
Yes.
it just never was clicking. They only want to cast me for roles that my voice would already fit.
It's true. We do have a clip of some of your very early work, if this is not too embarrassing for you, where you did an animated adaptation of Hamlet. And I believe we can see why you might have gotten slightly typecast. Go ahead and roll the clip.
To be or not to be!
You kept that last B going for nearly a full minute. It was very impressive. But so you were typecast into roles where your bombastic voice sort of lent itself to the characters. But then you got a casting call for a Hyper Explosion Death Machine. And how
That's
is that
right! Well, I feel like Stabs Pancho is the first character I've played that can match my level of bombast. He's the pilot, as you know, of the robot known as the Top Threat Tiger.
That's right, yes. And the Top Threat Tiger is the only, for viewers who may not be familiar with this particular film, the Top Threat Tiger carries inside it the Hyper Explosion Crystal, which is the most powerful weapon in the universe. And the Hyper Explosion is obviously draws him into a great deal of threats and dangers.
Yeah!
Including
I can relate!
Including against his arch nemesis of Baron V. Murder. And there's a very powerful scene here where, and I'd like to show the clip where Stabs Pancho is piloting the Top Threat Tiger, and he's punching Baron V. Murder, and he punches him 100 times. Can we see this clip? because this is an incredibly emotionally powerful scene.
I'm holding the side of my head with my hands, watching this emotional clip.
And it keeps going on like that for a while.
Jorgen, can I tell you?
Please.
Like I said, this business has been really tough for me, and I was really excited to get this role, but, well, to be honest, I'm scared. I'm scared I'm not gonna keep working in the business like this, you know? I've gained this level of fame in the very niche community of people who are aware of voice actors in anime movies. But
Well,
I feel that level of fame is fleeting. Does that make sense?
I believe I do understand where you're coming from, Zach. However, I believe that your emotional range and talent as an actor is quite evident, just from watching these few clips of Hyper Explosion Death Machine, and I think that you are selling yourself short. And as long as you bring that level of pathos and genuine emotion to whatever role you play, you will always be able to find future roles. Ladies and gentlemen, This has been Film Analysis with Jorgen Wingelwild. The film is Hyper Explosion Death Machine. It's available both subbed and dubbed. I highly recommend the dubbed version featuring...
No subs!
Really? I'm surprised to hear you say that.
Wait, yeah, no, I want the dub because I'm in it.
Featuring Mr. Zach Boffo voicing Stabs Puncho. Next week, we will be reviewing The Godfather. Thank you very much. Okay, cut. Thank you. Mr. Boffo, thanks so much for coming on the program today.
Thank you. Hey, did you mean that, what you said? Do you really think that I'm a great actor?
Absolutely. In fact, my cousin Ingrid Wingelwild is as you know, a director, and they are currently doing a casting call for a very dramatic film, and I think you should audition. It's live. You would be on stage.
Really?
Yes.
Theater acting is supposed to be the essence of acting. It's the truest and greatest challenge for any actor.
I believe you can do it, Mr. Boffo.
I'm up for the challenge!
Wow, that was really loud. Well, here's Ingrid's card. Please go and see them. Casting is next week.
Wow, thanks! We cut to a theater.
I don't think any of you entirely understand what this play is supposed to be about. Is it about loss? Is it about regret? Is it about determination? No. It is about none of those things. It is about who can scream in the loudest and most bombastic way. Can I get the next auditioner up, please? And please do not disappoint me again. Next. What is your name?
My name is Zach.
All right. Well, Zach, if you could please read for the character of Baron Fauntleroy, and I will read for the milkmaid. All right? Let's see what you can do. Okay.
All right. Are we allowed to improvise at all?
And normally I
know
don't like
casting
it.
directors love that question.
I normally do not approve of it, but I want to see your most genuine performance. So do what you have to do, Mr. Zack. Alright. Oh, Baron, what are we going to do? All of our cows have succumbed to the plague.
All of the cows? No! They're clapping!
All of the rest of you can go home.
What?
The roll has been filled.
Excuse me?
Oh great. It's Earl Schwank.
That's right, it's me, Earl Schwank.
The extremely stuck-up English actor.
Well, that's rude. But anyway, I do feel that I'm owed a certain level of respect. I have been treading the boards for 30 years now, and this is a great outrage. And to be perfectly frank, this man, all he did was scream. That isn't true acting.
Fine, Mr. Schwank. I will allow you to do a read-through here. We will read from scene 4, alright? You will read for the Baron, and I will read for the stomping robot, okay?
What?
There you go. Stomp, stomp, stomp!
Oh my! It does seem that the robot is coming closer.
Stomp, stomp, stomp!
I had best get my pilot suit on and prepare to command the giant good robot.
Stomp, stomp, stomp!
All right, this is ridiculous.
I like that bit of improvisation at the end. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I will post the cast list in 1 week's time. All right, it'll be posted on the door. Please do not crowd around the door and titter and gossip when the cast list comes out. Okay, and thank you very much, everyone who read for the role. And I think no matter, even if you don't get a part, that just means that you are a bad actor. Okay, thank you very much.
We cut to the door where the posting is. Hey, let me see. Hey,
move aside,
titter. Hey.
Oh, wow. Look, I've been cast as the plucky young sidekick.
Oh, and look, I've been cast as the scientist of the group, the brains of the operation. Oh my goodness! I've been cast in the lead! Me, Zach!
Congratulations, Zach. I've been cast as the heavy weapon-wielding large guy.
Yes, and I, Earl, of course, have been cast as, there must be some sort of mistake. I don't see my name here at all.
Maybe there's a second page. I'll turn it over. No, the other side of the paper is just blank.
What? I haven't been cast. But I'm. I'm so angry. I'm having a coughing fit.
Mr. Schwank, I think maybe the director thought you just weren't good for this particular play. There's no need to get upset about it.
Yeah, remember what they said? If you're not cast, it just means you're a bad actor. Oh.
That just means that you're not a good actor, Mr. Schwank. There's no need to get upset about it. There's lots of other jobs people can do.
How many of you are there?
Well, let's see here. There's me, the large guy. There's Zach,
I'll call
lead.
you Large.
Please
That's your
call
new
me.
nickname.
Oh, I like it, Zach. There's Zach, the lead, there's the plucky young sidekick, and then there's the scientist. So I guess that's 4 of us altogether.
You 4. You haven't seen the last of Earl Schwank.
Man, what an odd thing to say. I feel like we've probably seen the last of him since he wasn't cast in the play.
Right, why would we ever see him again?
I mean, I suppose it's not impossible that we'll see him, in the grocery store or something, but we definitely won't see him in another theater-related thing because he's not a good actor, because he wasn't cast in the play.
Exactly. And if I'm understanding this list correctly, very few people were cast in the play. It's largely just us.
Oh, yes, it's a minimalist black box performance.
Awesome! You know what this means?
Well, what, Zach?
It means we're gonna be best friends!
Well, let's go out to the bar. Drinks are on me.
Thanks, Heavy!
I thought I was large, but alright, I like heavy better. No, let's stick with heavy. It's a little bit easier to say.
Cut to the bar. Okay, so what have we settled on, heavy or large?
Let's ask the bartender here. He looks a lot like Earl Schwank in a mustache. How strange.
Putting on my moustache. What can I get ya?
Well, I guess, let's have a round of beers for the whole group.
Yes, I'll get that for you straight away. Unfortunately, all the beer is in the kitchen. I'll just have to go get it.
Huh, that's odd for a bar, but I guess,
How do they possibly run their business this way?
I know, you'd have it on tap. That's the way it works.
So, Zach, I was looking at your IMDb page. Isn't this a bit of a come down for you after doing Hyper Explosion Death Machine?
Well, I guess that's one way of looking at it, but another way is to say, I've always wanted to be respected as a true actor, and doing Inga's black box experimental theater about 4 friends piloting a giant robot is probably just the thing I need.
Well, I mean, we're all looking forward to it. Here comes the bartender with our drinks.
Yes, here you are. 4 normal beers.
That's great. I love normal beers.
Yes, it won't make you, I don't know, too sleepy to act or anything like that.
Well, that's good. I mean, we are professional actors, so
What a coincidence.
being too sleepy to act would be bad, after all. You know what? Since I'm so heavy, I'm gonna comically drink all 4 of these.
Ha! That's funny!
Oh man, that sure shows off his large size, doesn't it?
Yes, but I kind of wanted one of those. I did order one.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Heavy large, what's happening?
I'm feeling a bit loopy. Maybe I better head home and sleep it off.
Oh, all right. Yes, take care of yourself.
Whoa, stumble. Stumbling out the door.
Anyway, I didn't get you guys' names or give you a nickname at all.
Oh well, I'm Plucky, the plucky young kid.
That's a good name.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can call me Brain, since I'm playing the brains of the operation.
So we got Brain, Plucky, Heavy, and Zach. And of course, those aren't the names of our characters, which are different.
Right. Remind me, what characters are we playing? Of course, I'm playing,
You're playing the Baron, who is the
right,
main
the Baron!
character. I guess I'm the milkmaid, which is a big important part as well. Then
Yeah,
there's-
my character's called, the Duke of Eastchester.
and of course, Heavy is playing the mysterious surgeon.
Right. All right, I can't wait for our one and only rehearsal before the big day.
Yes, Inga sure does love to put her actors through their paces when she does experimental plays like this. I've been in one of her plays before. You know, I was.
Really?
I played the role of the envelope in Clutter in a Desk last year.
I think I've heard of that. That's the play where a ninja has to battle a transforming monster, right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the monster was played by Earl Schwank, and that was kind of the role that really made him famous. Though a lot of people said he was dry and unlikable.
Cleaning this pint glass.
Hey, who are you? You're not our regular bartender.
Sorry, gotta go. Here's the mustache.
What an odd thing. I should probably look deeper into that, but I won't.
Next day at rehearsal.
Okay, where is Heavy?
Huh? That's weird. He was so excited to be in the play. I don't know why he wouldn't show up.
Yeah, this is the only rehearsal before the big performance.
You're right.
Zach
Hey,
put the call
Inga,
in.
how
Yes?
did you know what Heavy's nickname was?
Oh, that is a good question. I am on your Discord server, and I was part of your chat.
Right.
Yeah, obviously, I wanted to make sure we had an easy way of contacting and talking to each other. In fact, could you send Heavy a DM and see if he could what's up with him?
Yeah, I'm texting him now. I don't know. It doesn't look like I'm getting a response. This is very strange.
Well, I don't know what we're going to do if he doesn't show up. I don't have an understudy for the role. And
Well,
it's not like...
I'm using my big brain, and I'm thinking, I guess we're just going to have to try to do the performance, filling in the aspects of the plot that Heavy was supposed to carry. But it's going to be tough with just the three of us. I have to hope that we don't lose any more of our cast.
Yes, that would be unfortunate. As you know, I am dependent on all of you, so luckily there isn't some sinister force trying to pick off this cast one by one.
Pardon me, janitor coming through.
Let's let the janitor through, everybody. Thank you, Mr. Janitor.
Yes, I'm here to empty out the trash bins.
Well, that's very nice. They are getting a little bit full.
It's going to take a little while, so I'll be around.
What a pleasant man. Alright, well, since Heavy's not here, we'll go ahead and start with the scene one. Scene one, Baron and the milkman and the Earl are all the Duke.
That's right, the Duke of Eastchester.
The Duke of Eastchester.
It'd be confusing if I were the Earl. It feels like it for some reason.
I was tempted, but of course, Earl is a noble title, but it's also a person's first name, and I do know someone named Earl Schwank, the actor. And I thought I should probably keep them separate. So let's get the three of you on stage. This is the scene where the big robot, okay, has just been unveiled for the first time, okay?
Whoa! That's a big robot!
Wow, gosh, wow. Baron, do you think we'll be able to fly such a big robot?
I hope so. I'm looking at the... Sorry, my script is a little smudged.
Yeah, no, it's fine. My character's name, of course, was well, let's see. Let me think.
Inga, we don't like his character's name. Change it, please.
Oh, here's the milkmaid.
Right.
Remember to address him as the milkmaid, all right? Plucky, really bring in that milkmaid energy for me, okay? Right, sorry. Will we be able to pilot that big robot, Baron? And would you like a glass of fresh milk?
Yes, on both accounts. Well, hang on, you two. It looks like this robot hasn't been piloted for some time. It's going to need some repairs. Luckily, I, the Earl of Eastchester, will be able to take care of that. The Duke of... Oh, sorry, my script is smudged too.
This was my fault. I got them printed at the local Kinko's and it's not very good.
All right, I just need to fetch my tools. Exit stage right.
Okay, that's a stage direction. We don't actually read those, okay? You don't read the stage.
Okay. Just heading backstage.
Head backstage and hang out with the janitor for a minute. I think that's where he was, okay?
Yes. Okay, I'm just sitting here waiting. Hello, I'm here to take out the trash, the rubbish, as you know. Strange that you've been sent backstage, isn't it? It's almost as if they don't value you as a key part of the cast. I don't think that's what they think about me. Yes, I'm almost there. All I have to do is lower her self-esteem and she'll leave. Oh, okay, milkmaid. I think it's time to eat lunch.
Okay, stop for a moment. Can everybody stop for a second? Zach, I like where you're going with this. I do. But I would like to see you bring in a bit more personal trauma to this role, okay? Now
Personal trauma?
Now remember, of course, that the Baron lost his father in a tragic automobile accident, just as you lost yours. And I was wondering if it is at all possible for you to bring in some of the emotion that you might have felt when your father died into an automobile accident to the idea of the character of the Baron whose father died in an automobile accident.
What? Bring genuine emotion into my acting? That doesn't seem right. I'm just supposed to bring screaming into my acting.
I understand that, but remember that this is an experimental play and we're trying some different things, okay?
I want nothing more than to become a real actor, but this note is making me mad.
Okay, maybe use the mad. Use that anger. And I appreciate you being honest with me about my directing. I do appreciate that you tell me honestly how these notes are making you feel.
All right. Am I really going to be able to do this? Am I going to be able to achieve this next step as an actor? All right. I'm thinking about my father. That day when...
Hello, son! Are you ready for a trip in our automobile?
I sure am, Dad!
Alright, hop in. You go ahead and buckle up, but I won't.
Yeah, why would you need to?
I'm your dad, and I'm invincible and immortal.
That's right, Dad. Say, what's that guy doing in the hood of your car?
That's Earl Schwank, the famous actor. He moonlights as my mechanic.
Oh, yes. All in a day's work. But by the way, Tony, congratulations on winning the role of Romeo in the Shakespeare Theatre.
That's right. I'm Tony Boffo, the famous theater actor. And my son Zach will follow in my footsteps and become a famous actor known for his emotional range. Just like
Yes.
I can summon any kind of emotional range.
Yes, I'm sure he will. Well, anyway, enjoy your drive.
Thanks, Earl. All right, off we go, son. Oh no! The brakes of my automobile have been cut. I am unable to stop the car. We're careening over the edge of this cliff. I'll grab my son and toss him to safety.
Whoa!
And now I'm careening to my certain death. Oh no! The car is crashing!
Dad! Dad! I miss him so much.
Zach, now you see the power of theater and how it can really bring out a person's true self, their true emotions, okay?
Whoa. I guess I'm ready for the performance.
That's right, that was all you needed, was to make that emotional breakthrough. But now we need the Duke of Eastchester to come back on. Can we please, can we get the Duke back on? Can we get Brain? Brain, can you come back on?
Brain, come on! Huh?
Brain, where are you? We're ready for your scene.
Plucky, what do you think's going on?
Gosh, Zach, I don't know. Maybe I'd better go back there. I'll just turn on this flashlight. Brain, are you back here? Brain? Huh.
Squeak, 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 squeak. Hello.
Oh, it's the janitor. Janitor, have you seen Brain? It's time for her big scene.
Well, she said that. I suppose she said something about being too good for a show such as this, and that she was felt that she had to lower herself to be in a play with someone like a plucky young boy or something like that.
Wow, gosh, that doesn't sound like Brain. It would take some serious emotional manipulation to make her leave because of self-esteem issues, but even if someone did that, it would be better than murder by affecting their automobile. But well, if that's what happened...
Well, actually, yes, as I think about it, I guess the order from worst to best would be murder worst, knock someone out with poison next, and then emotional manipulation. Bad, but not as bad as the other two.
Right, like, I mean, she could have just not succumbed to that, but I guess if we suspected foul play, the person would be actually getting nicer as they went on.
I suppose that is one way of interpreting it.
Well, thanks for the tip-off, janitor. I'll go let them know.
Mallet, pop on the head.
Now, where could Plucky be? Plucky is gone.
This is weird.
Well, we both better go back there. And you know what? Backstage can be a little bit spooky, right? So I'd like you to take this bazooka, and I'll take one instead, alright?
Thanks!
Let's see. Plucky, are you back? Here he is. but he's unconscious.
Plucky, are you okay?
Better roll him over and check his pulse. Well, he's still alive. Okay, so he wasn't...
That's good.
He wasn't murdered.
Yeah, that would be terrible.
Could you imagine someone murdering an actor just over a theatrical role? But that's all right.
Guess.
I'll
Well, this backstage is confusing and busy. I guess we'd better investigate all the nooks and crannies of it.
Good idea, okay? Let's see here. Whoa! I was suddenly spooked by a prop skeleton, but it's just a prop.
Oh, that's good.
They do keep a lot of...
Sorry, I noticed this prop of a cup full of poison, but it's not actually scary.
I could see why that could frighten you. Okay, let's keep going here. Ah! Oh,
What
no!
is it?
I saw a bloody knife on the ground, but it's just a prop bloody knife, you see? Oh man, we need to get these props under control.
We cut up to the rafters. Yes, my plan is finally coming together. While I've distracted them with frightening props that I've left all over backstage, I put out a Facebook event page saying that the play is actually today. So soon, throngs of people will be entering the auditorium wanting to see a play when the cast is completely unprepared. I'll raise the curtain when they least expect it.
Okay, I think we've made it through all the spooky props. Ah! Oh, no. It's just a prop mouse. It's not a real mouse. Okay. Well, I think that was the last one. Oh, no, hey, I'm getting a thing on my phone. But I've been invited to a performance of the play tonight.
What?
How can that be? There must be some sort of mistake. I'll see. Oh, no. Already, 2,000 people say they're going. And another 1,800 say maybe.
Oh my god! 3,800 people at a black box theater!
Well, we don't know for sure because some of them are saying maybe.
Oh, right.
But still, we should assume that yes, we want to have space for those people.
But that's weird. I don't feel totally ready, especially not without my cast. I need to prove to everyone that I'm a real actor!
Don't worry, Zach. You are definitely a real actor and you are ready for this performance. But, I just hope that nothing goes wrong and you will be removed from the performance and I'm forced to use some random actor who comes in, possibly someone I have a previous association with. But I don't think that will happen. Okay, so let's go to the stage and we should get our scripts and things off the stage so we're ready for the play.
Good idea!
Alright, let's see here. Let's see. Okay, pick up these papers. Oh, those are awfully smudged. I can see why you guys weren't having a good time. Oh, blast it. Darn. I forgot the prop of the Baron's big plumed hat. Could you run back to the costume, to the green room and grab it for me?
Yeah, sure! I'll go get it!
Thank you. Okay. And now I'm just here by myself, just taking these papers. Okay, let's see.
Well.
Vater! Earl Schwank!
That's right, it's me.
You have no reason to be here. I did not cast you in this play.
Oh, no? Well, you mean the play that's going on in 5 minutes?
I wasn't prepared for that either, but I have the greatest actor in the world, Zach Boffo, and he is going to do a great play even though he is completely unprepared for the performance tonight.
I might check that again, Inga. Zach Boffo, just left.
What have you done, Schwank?
Oh, nothing. And please don't check any of the trash bins. You wouldn't need to anyway. But it looks like you've got a play about to go on and no actors.
Damn it, Schwank. Did you have something to do with the disappearance of my cast?
Why, Inga, you offend me.
You know, I kept casting you in roles after you murdered Zach Boffo's father because I believed you deserved a second chance. But if you've somehow screwed up this play for me, then you can forget about being cast in future roles.
I don't think you have a choice, Inga. The show must go on, and I'm the only actor here.
I have faith that no matter what you've done with Zach Boffo, he's going to show up at the last moment to perform the play. So I'm not going to cast you in the play. And I know wherever Zach Boffo is, whatever scene is happening concurrently to this conversation that we're having right now is going to lead to him coming to an emotional climax, and he's going to return here in a big way. Even though maybe what you did put him in a place of despair, he's still going to come back.
I'm stuck in a trash can! Kicking my legs. Maybe this is where I belong. I'm actually trash.
Hey, shut up in there. We're taking you to the dump.
I guess that's only fair.
Yeah, that's right. After all, everything inside this trash can is just trash that doesn't have emotional range and can't be an actor. And it's just going straight into the garbage dump.
I guess this is where I belong. I don't have the emotional range. I'm not a real actor. And I never will be, especially not without my fellow castmates.
Son.
Huh?
Son.
So, the trash is all coagulating and forming the body of my father.
Son, you
Dad?
have forgotten me. And you have forgotten yourself.
That you're saying that I had the ability to be a great actor in me all along?
That's right, son. The thing that you lacked was confidence. And also awareness that Earl Schwank was actually a criminal and was picking off the members of the cast. He was in several easily transparent disguises.
What? What disguises? Wait a minute. The bartender and the janitor and that's it.
That's right. Those two disguises. Listen, son, you've only got 4 minutes before the start of the play. And I'm gonna tell you something else. I, the trash ghost of your father, believe in you. I've always believed in you, but you need to believe in yourself.
Thanks, Dad. Tears are pouring out of my face like a waterfall.
That's right. Now, I'll tell you one other thing that I know as a ghost. This trash...
What happens when we die?
No! It's the fact that this garbage truck is vulnerable to extremely loud noises, which will cause it to fall apart.
All right, but I'm gonna have to tap into some real emotion to make a noise that loud.
Remember my death! Remember how I died and left you alone!
Dad!
What the? My truck!
Whoa!
What the? You broke apart my truck!
Sorry about that. I need to get to the theater.
But we're right in front of your friend Heavy's apartment building.
Huh? I guess I should see what happened to him. Maybe he's in 6B. The door's open. Heavy! Wake up! Wake up!
What happened?
I think you had a bunch of sleep drink.
I remember that bartender who looked like Earl Schwank gave me those 4 beers, and then I got really sleepy.
That was Earl Schwank.
Oh, what a transparent disguise. What other clever disguises did he wear?
A janitor.
Oh, just that.
That's it. Heavy.
I see.
The play's been moved up. It's about to go on in 2 minutes. We gotta get to the theater. Will you join me?
Climb on my back. I'll run.
What? Okay. Whoa!
Whoa, I'm running too fast. I'm about to bump into this person crossing the street. What the? Brain?
Ow! You hurt me.
Oh, sorry about that.
Heavy?
Brain.
Zach? I thought you guys didn't like me anymore.
Why would you think that?
Because the janitor told me that you didn't like me anymore.
The janitor is Earl Schwank in disguise.
What? What a transparent disguise. Oh no, we have to get back to the show then.
You're right. Let's go. Here, climb on my back, Brain.
Okay. Whee!
Oh, there's the theater. I'm coming in hot. Here, I've broken us into the backstage. Where's Plucky?
Oh yeah, we rolled him over. Plucky, wake up!
Oh man, it doesn't look good. He got hit over the head, and that, unlike in films, that's not just a knockout button. He might have suffered from some very serious damage.
I hope not.
This is bad. Okay, let's see. He's really deep. I think only a really loud noise could possibly wake him up.
Meanwhile, in the front of the stage, well, Inga, the show is about to go on. Looks like I'm the only one you have. My plan worked. Now I will perform the entire play alone.
We'll just see about that.
Wake up!
Oh my god, I'm awake. Oh wow. Ooh man, I hope that I didn't get a serious concussion or other damaging neurological effect from being hit over the head like that and was just harmlessly knocked out for a few hours.
I thought that when someone gets knocked out from a head injury, that means they do have a concussion.
Well, I don't. Let's what's
right.
going on? Get us up to speed,
The play is
Zach.
about to start in 5 seconds.
Oh no! Then let's get into our costumes. Put on your plumed hat.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Ah, wow. Oof. Oh man, I almost tripped over this bazooka. Do we need this for the play?
Oh no,
Zach?
just in case it gets scary in the backstage.
All right, well, why don't you hold on to it? I can't think of anything
all
scary
right.
that's going to happen, but, I guess it can't hurt to hang on to it, okay?
Good idea.
All right, we're all set back here behind the curtain. Remember, the play opens with your big monologue, Zach. So when you're ready, step through the curtain.
Well, it looks like you don't have your cast here.
Very well. All right, slight change in plans. If you could all take your programs and cross out the 4 names on there and write in Earl Schwank. Go ahead and, Earl, I guess you better go backstage and
Yes,
prepare
here I
for
go.
the big move.
I am the captain.
What's It's Zach, and he's doing the band's monologue.
Here I am, ready to begin the day. And I don't know what the day holds for me, but I know I need to keep my chin up ever since the death of my father.
So much emotion. Yes, the audience is weeping.
What? No, this can't be. I just miss him so much.
And curtain open. It's a good thing we have such a talented tech crew back there.
Huh? My friends are here?
Baron, it's me, the milkmaid. I'm bringing pluck and fresh milk to help you.
And it's me, the Duke. I'm here to lend my insights and intelligence to help you achieve your goals.
And I'm the mysterious surgeon. I'm here to bring heavy strength and power and I guess surgical skills to this operation. Well, Baron, what's next?
Well, now that I have 3 friends, I guess the only thing to do is get in the giant robot!
And now here comes the Get Into Giant Robot musical number.
Oh.
Get into giant robot, get in the giant robot.
Into the giant robot we will go.
Out of the robot we will not be. We'll be in the giant robot.
But I'm in the giant robot, piloting the left arm.
I'm in the giant robot, piloting the left leg.
I'm in the giant robot, working the right arm.
And I'm in the robot, piloting the rest.
Here we go, giant robot stomping through the world. We're shooting things, we're firing weapons, and we aren't afraid.
Together we can do it. We're the best of friends. And when we're in a robot, the fun never ends.
Oh, so much emotion, so much pure energy coming from these actors. Oh, I can't wait for the beautiful scene of the milkmaid's death. I'm dying.
Milkmaid, no!
I've been killed. Someone else will have to pilot the arm of the giant robot. Baron, I'm so happy that I got to be a part of your adventure and that you and I were played by separate actors and not Earl Schwank alone.
Yes, what a oddly specific line that's been written into this script. Just like this one.
Oh, I knew that line would pay off. Look at how the audience is eating it up.
Milkmaid, I will avenge you, but I'll miss you as I cry a single real tear.
Oh, well, even my skills as a mysterious surgeon couldn't save this milkmaid. But we will need to save the galaxy from the evil meteor that's coming right this way.
All right. So I guess it's up to all of us. My friends!
And
The end.
curtain close. Oh, so beautiful. Well, Earl, I guess you... Where did he go?
Well, here I am backstage again. My plan utterly thwarted. Gosh, it's dark back here. I hope I don't accidentally startle or frighten anyone.
Oh, wow, what a great show. Good job, Zach. Here we are. Let's just navigate through this dark backstage to head back to the green room and enjoy...
I agree. I thought it'd be hard to perform the whole play holding this bazooka, but what's that? Whoa, look! A smoking pair of boots!
Wow, those look a lot like the boots that Earl Schwank was wearing as part of his janitor disguise.
Huh. Oh well.
You know, I have a strange feeling that things have worked out pretty well, Zach.
Huh. I think so too, Heavy. And I think I really did it. I think I'm a real actor. we cut back to
Film analysis?
Film Analysis, the TV show.
Welcome back to Film Analysis with Jorgen Ringelwild. It has been 1 year since we last had Zach Boffo on the program, and now we are so excited to welcome him back. Zach, thank you so much for joining us once again.
Thanks, Jorgen!
Now, I understand that you, after a truly amazing season performing in my cousin Inga's play, which I guess is a slight conflict of interest for me to keep hyping on here, but you are that there's actually been Hollywood has contracted to produce the giant robot as a theatrical film. How do you feel about that, Zach?
I'm excited! I think I really have. And, I owe a lot of that to you, and to Inga, and to my friends. Heavy, Brain, and Plucky. And I guess I also owe it to my father. Yay! The trash is turning into my dad again!
Oh God, what's happening? What is this?
Son, I'm proud of you.
Thanks, Dad!
Ah!
Yay, we're engulfed in trash!
I enjoyed that.
That is a hard voice to do for a long time.
Zach Boffo or the Earl? Or Earl Schwank?
Zach Boffo.
Yeah.
Screaming is hard.
Yeah. So I'd like to hear the thoughts of Mimi, our special guest here, who very, very kindly stuck around all the way to the end. Mimi, are you there?
Which is crazy.
Yes. How is that crazy? I mean, I did leave a few times to get water and stuff, but
That's fair. I can't even blame you. What is your how do you feel about that?
Did
Mimi?
we do your stories justice?
yeah, you really did actually. But also, Josh, how could you do that voice for such a long period of time?
I couldn't.
Yeah. I mean, just doing Zach Boffo's father was difficult for a brief period.
Where can people find you on the internet to go and tell you what a good job you did on Big Town
And to
Improv?
hire you for jobs.
Yeah, more importantly.
Well, on social media, you can find me at MimiMeC, which is 3 MIs followed by a CEE,
Okay.
or MimiChew.com, which is probably easier.
Okay. Any projects coming up we should know about? I guess I would know.
Well, none I can talk about right now.
Oh, you know what we can? Mimi and I, if we don't know who, we have one listener, we don't know who they are, but if the listener is a sports fan,
Oh, yes.
Mimi and I have contributed a bunch this year to Bleacher Report, the sports news site. They have a bunch of
Animated web series.
yeah, and Mimi and I just worked on the latest season of Champions, which is their soccer series. So, yeah,
Very cool.
Give that a look.
Very nice.
Did I explain what we? Yeah, I said animated, right? We
Yes. You
did
animated
say
on
it.
it. Okay. Jesse, where can people find you if they want to go and say what a good job you did?
Well, I'm on Instagram at Jesse Moriarty, and that's where I post most of my art and things. And I encourage people to search me out, Jesse.Moriarty. I put a period there in the middle just for pacing purposes. And I'm also on Twitter, and I hope people seek me out and enjoy my work. What about you, Josh? Where can people find you?
Well, people can find me on Instagram at the Josh Pilch Show. It's Pilch. Or you can find me on Twitter, just at Josh Pilch Show. You can also find Big Town Improv on all the socials at Big Town Improv. So give us a follow.
Now, Josh, I've been hearing a lot of great music throughout this episode. Where's that coming from?
I'm glad you asked. Why, that music is being played live each time it happens by Steve Wilder Blumenthal of WilderBlueMusic.com. That's WilderBlueMusic.com.
That was long. And his extremely talented live orchestra, which we're very happy for.
Yeah. Hey, thanks, Steve. You're welcome.
Now, Mimi, there is a way that we like to sign this show off, and I think we'd like you to be a part of it for this episode.
Yes. And what that is we'll say a little something, and which will lead into a condescending bye.
We just want your biggest and most obnoxious bye.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So Happy New Year to the listener.
Which hasn't happened yet, but is going to happen.
Right. Later this week. So enjoy that, the listener. And from Big Town
to your town. That's good. That was very good. That was a very good bye.